Good morning, everybody. I am at Universal Studios Hollywood, and in today's video we are going to be showcasing what you need to know about the new security hubs here at Universal Hollywood and how things are going to change going forward to make that possible. So let's go and let's check it out and see how much more efficient it is than what it used to be. And you know, a great way that you know this is going to be a good day. Let's take a look. You got the main Universal Hollywood welcome sign right here. I love this. I love everything about it. They have restrooms here, which is really nice. Now, I'm not going to get too close yet, but there is the central security hub. So this is brand new. This is for the Jurassic Park parking. So do keep in mind you have to go through here if you're parking at ET or Jurassic Park. Or actually, no, Jurassic Park for sure. I don't know about ET, but this one right here, I am super stoked to go check out. So let's check it out. So just went through security at the Central Security Hub, and my God, how efficient it is. I love this already. And if this is what we have to look forward to, it's gonna make the guest flow so much easier. But shout out to Universal for doing this, and I love it. And just so you guys know, we are now in the Universal Hollywood bubble. Anyone that wants to exit that's going to Jurassic Parking, you have to go through these turnstiles right here, so do keep that in mind. They have exit only signs and everything, but it looks very, very nice. It kind of gives me that vibe of Universal Orlando, so I'm loving every minute of this. I know a lot of people online are not happy that if they're just coming to see a movie at the AMC theater that they have to go through security, but if this new security procedure that is a permanent thing gives us nighttime entertainment back in City Walk, I'm going to tell you, I'm all for it, because our City Walk desperately needs nighttime entertainment back. 100% guaranteed, no matter what. But in a little bit, we're going to be meeting up with Theme Park Wizard, so definitely it's going to be a fun day. All right, everybody, we just made it inside. First thing we're going to go check on is the wall came down in front of Fast and Furious, the final construction wall, and there's temporary barricades in front of it, so we'll be able to see a lot more. I can't wait. And then later on, we're going to be checking on the new Stranger Things 5 merch for HHN and so much more. It's going to be a great time.
Theme park. Have a wonderful day.
Has anybody seen my latte?
All right, everybody, we are heading towards the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Building. And to our left, that is where the walls have come down. There we go. There it is.
Really, really awesome. No construction walls.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
Dang, look at that.
All the creatives are out here right now.
Let's take a look at this. That's just,
Cool.
that is so awesome with the metal fencing and all that. Look at all this. They have the warning signs up, the lighting. Wow, this is beautiful. Let's take a look in there. That's so awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow. That is so cool. That is so cool. Very cool. So as you guys just saw, the walls are down. We are getting that much closer to Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift opening. We have all the content creators out here. We got Theme Park Wizard, we got American Coaster Network, we got 6 Mile Tall Guy. We're gonna have others. We got everybody out here just filming this. This is a massive update for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, and I think they've even taken down some of the scaffolding in part of the sections of track. So definitely it's something that we're getting very close to opening, and I cannot wait. And then looking further down, we have just another angle. Hey, look over here. Oh, there's a better angle inside. Yeah, so they have the metal detectors. Here we go. Okay, so we got the exit only with possibly photo pass, but dang, I'm loving this, man. This is so freaking cool. Wow, that is incredible. Incredible update. Looking beautiful. And you can see. So we're looking at the overlook, and I'm looking at these cylinder containers that could be like pressure, something to do with pressure, maybe with the LSMs or something. I'm not sure what these containers are. So we have people down there, and we have people down there, and we have no boom lifts on the final brake run. So that is a good sign, but I'm wondering what's going on. We'll have to wait and see. So they just brought in a second train into the dual load station. So we do have movement. This is crazy. The wait continues, but now it's getting a lot more thrilling. Unreal.
They got cameras. They got cameras, everybody. Get your photos.
They stopped. They stopped it. 5K.
There we go.
Oh, snap. That's going so slow. I like how you can barely hear the LSM.
Roll back.
Basically.
No, which means they're going to send it again because it's so risky on the other side.
I head over here this way.
So we got a new Fast and Furious dance show part of Mega Movie Summer, so let's go check it out. At least it's something to do for right now. All right, just got done checking out the street performers for Fast and Furious. That was pretty cool. Just taking a look at what's going on with Fast and Furious. I don't think that they are going to soft open today. There was a growing rumor online saying that they possibly could, not guaranteed, but possibly. So I've been here since the crack of dawn, hoping, but it doesn't look like it. They're just doing testing. A lot of team members for the coaster are on site. A lot of the executives are on site. Construction crews are on site. So they didn't start testing until just about an hour ago, and I've been here since early morning. But a couple more things we're going to check on before we end today's updates here at Universal Studios Hollywood is Halloween Horror Nights. So let's take a look. And we got a Halloween Horror Nights house right here based off Quinceañera. And you know what I find interesting? They have like a little balcony here. So it makes me wonder if maybe that is maybe where a performer is going to be at, a scare actor, possibly. But this facade is humongous. It's crazy. I can't wait to walk through this one. And this is going to be right next to Mel's Diner here. So definitely something very awesome to look forward to for sure. And then we're in the plaza area where they are celebrating 25 years of Fast and Furious with Mega Movie Summer. And they have some of the cars here for photo ops. They have the stage here with 2 more cars, which is very cool. They have usually a DJ right here, so that's pretty cool. And actually the 25th anniversary of the very first movie hits on this coming Monday. So that could possibly be another indicator of possible soft openings for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, which is the coaster right back there. But it's very cool that you can get up close and personal with these cars and take pictures with them. That's pretty awesome. And then we're heading towards the front of the park right now. We're actually going to go check up on Halloween Horror Nights merch because they just dropped the second IP for this year's haunted house, which is Stranger Things Season 5. So we're going to go check out the puzzle piece for the little carousel, and we're going to check out what merch Stranger Things 5 has to offer. So this is the current display right here of the carousel set. The first piece that was announced is Sinners, and now it is Stranger Things 5 with Vecna. And this is some of the merch for Stranger Things. Pretty interesting design. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's pretty interesting. And then they also have some coffee mugs here that you can get with the logo on there. Pretty cool. And here's what the second piece of that carousel looks like. So the carousel itself with no pieces, except for the carousel, is $35. And then you can buy individual pieces. So the first one was Sinners. And now it is Stranger Things 5. So very, very cool. Here's the pieces right here. Right down below is where you could buy the carousel, but the pieces I believe go for $15. So we do have now the hats, the shirts for Sinners, and I don't know if I said it incorrectly, but the first IP was Sinners, now it's Stranger Things 5. So definitely merch is coming, and it's making its way here on the West Coast at Universal Studios Hollywood, HHN 2026. Can't wait. And then also, when you walk into the store, they have Fast and Furious Drift merch to celebrate the 25th anniversary part of Mega Movie Summer. So definitely get your Fast and Furious merch because it has an awesome display. And then also you got Mega Movie Summer 25 years of Fast and Furious overlay of Hollywood and Dine, which has some pretty interesting foods. If you definitely want to go check that out, highly recommend it. And then one thing to note, they still do have FanFest merch in the feature presentation store. So if you didn't get the opportunity to get your FanFest merch, which is on a discount, definitely go check that out. All right, everybody, just got done with the studio store. Some amazing stuff in there. But we're probably gonna head to Bubba Gump, one of my favorite restaurants here at City Walk, and go have a nice dinner before battling California traffic. But I want to thank you guys for joining today's interesting video from Universal Hollywood, as we all kind of thought in a way that we were going to have a soft opening for Fast and Furious, and it didn't wind up happening. That kind of sucked in a way, but you know, it's what it is. I don't fault Universal. You know, obviously they're just trying to make everything safe for us, so that way it's a better guest experience. But I do want to showcase something before we go. That way you guys can take a look. That way you know what the new system here is in the Esplanade with the globe before you jump into the park. I showcased this at the beginning of the video, but now we are in the Universal bubble where we don't have these barricades. You remember these barricades right here? That we would have to walk all the way around through those double doors to get to this security. You guys remember that? Well, it is no more, because this security is only for Frankenstein parking structure, not for the other ones. So I do love that. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with this globe. I've heard that they're gonna move it about 20 feet forward towards the archway here, and it will be spinning once again, I hope, because that would be nice. If many of you don't know, a little back history on this globe, it was the globe they had in front of Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, at the Studios Park out there. So definitely something pretty iconic that kind of ties both Universal Orlando and Universal Hollywood. So that is pretty cool, but I do have to say I love how it's wide open here. That is pretty awesome. So great job, Universal. More changes are on the way, and I am all here for it, for sure. I can't wait to see the hotel back here somewhere. That's gonna be awesome. But that's your look. I wanna thank everybody for joining today's video. You can find me, Theme Park Conductor, on YouTube, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Theme Park Conductor, on X at Theme Conductor, TikTok at Theme Park Conductor 1, and every Sunday at 5 or 7 p.m. for Conductor Sunday live stream, where we have amazing guests like Hollow Gelato, Orange Go 55, we have Theme Park Wizard, Tommy Toon World, and so many others. And brand new people are going to be on the channel coming up, as well as we all kind of discuss what's going on in the theme park universe right now with Universal, with Disney, and how they're implementing these changes to better solidify the guest experience. But I will see you guys not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. And big shout out to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. You guys are troopers and amazing, and my love goes out to you guys, because being a dad is awesome, but it does come with its challenges. So I 100% commend you guys for it. But have a good day, everybody.